Hey, I wanted to just start off. I got a good friend in Denver. His name's Zach Grossi. He's a coach, diagnosed with cancer. Coaches for the Broncos. Just a really good coach, good person that's fighting a battle. And I just want everybody to keep him in their thoughts and prayers for him and his family. So any questions? Let's go.
Did you work with him while you were in Denver, or did you know just
Yes.
notice
Yes.
that?
Yes.
Was Derek's return due for helping you guys maybe get into maybe more manageable situations? How much did he help?
Oh yeah, it's been great to have him back in practice. Took command immediately, and I know that he gives the guys a lot of juice to have him back in the game. So he's been working his tail off, and you can tell that he's been really excited to get back. You can just see his excitement, his level of play and practice thus far has been excellent. So really looking forward to his leadership.
Kind of related to that, like the 3 games that Spencer started and Jake played in those, like the sack numbers went way up. Is that in part just because of like the way the game script played out, or is that some of the inexperience showing in that too?
Yeah, I think it's never one thing.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, when your attempts are up, you know, and you're in these games, you're down multiple scores, and that's usually going to have the sack numbers go up too. But it's a lot of things. It's coaching, playing, and it's a team negative that we're definitely working to fix.
What did you like from the run game last week? What got you guys going a little bit?
Yeah, I think definitely showed a spark there. You know, we got young guys that are playing good. Kendra is coming in and giving us some life in there, and I know he's dealing with an injury, but him and Taysom Hill and having Caesar back was a big help.
When you have to sit a young quarterback down mid-game, you know, what's kind of the messaging to make sure that doesn't become, you know, because obviously you want the development to be there.
Yeah.
You don't want that to kind of undermine that.
Yeah, well, I think, you know, when you draft a guy like that, you draft a guy who's really mentally tough, so that's not something I think I was worried about at all, how he's going to deal with it, because he's made of the right stuff. So, you know, in that game, in a game where you're down, just trying to get a new spark. Made a change in the middle of the game, but you know, we drafted a really mentally tough guy that's going to keep working.
What were kind of 1 or 2 hurdles that he wasn't able to get past in this, you know, this go round that he can work on and improve next time he gets an opportunity?
You know, I think those are things we keep you know, in house. We talk about together, and there's plenty of things that he's working on, and there's plenty of things that I could have done to help him. So, with that being said, he got a lot of great experience, and looking forward to the rest of his career. He's got a bright future ahead.
What would be just kind of the midseason review of Trevor Penning to this point?
It's, you know, when you're kind of going week to week, I guess it doesn't hit my mind very much to think about how he's been doing. But I think he had a good start. I think he's grown a lot as a player. I think he's working his tail off, and we're really counting on him. So he's a player that we trust, a player that's still improving.
How much of a fresh opportunity does this really feel for the offense?
Yeah, definitely. It's just the next game that we got to go win. You know, we got a lot to prove. We got a lot of production that we've left out there, and you know, with Derek and with all the guys coming back, you know, we just got to go put together a good game plan and go strain throughout 4 quarters. Have not put that together recently, and we get another opportunity to prove it this week.
It kind of seems like an obvious question, but when you're adding an 11-year vet back into the mix versus like a rookie who's experienced this for the first time, like what does that add to what you can do offensively?
Yeah, well, I think number one thing is just when you just look around the huddle and the operation, and at the end of the day, the quarterback is getting everybody on the same page, you know, and I think you feel that from a veteran quarterback's presence, just the operation of practice. So that's just kind of the first thing that stands out to me. But I think Derek's done a great job of taking the lead this week.
I know that you guys, a win is a win in this point, but based on how y'all played against Carolina in week 1, how emphatic are y'all in trying to get that same level of offensive production this week?
Yeah, I think it's that game might as well have been last year. You know, it was in the dog years of the NFL. So put some good stuff on film that week, but we know that that doesn't carry over into this next game. So it's just it's a new game, a new season.
DA was talking about how like the technique for holding. Is there something about like the way guys are learning at the first year of the system that you're seeing it maybe crop up a little bit more than you're used to, or would you like how'd you assess kind of the holds that have gone on?
Yeah, with the guys, we assess it to practice habits. It's got to start there, and we got to do a better job of coaches as being better teachers of technique. And honestly, there's some games that you could get called for a hold on every play in the NFL and not get called, and there's some where you think you get away with it and you get 5 in a game. And that's not an excuse for us. We have to be a lot better, and it kind of all starts with how you prepare and how the film that you study and the looks that you're getting don't surprise you, because that's usually what happens. You get to a game and something that surprises you, reach out and hold and grab, and here we go, it's 2nd and 20. So those are things that those are coachable errors.
What have you seen from Fuaga the last few weeks?
I've just seen a rookie that's ascending and is getting better, and he's been a really solid player for us that we expect a lot out of, and that we're going to keep demanding more out of. We got to get him better, and he's working his tail off to get better.
Well, how much did last week's game influence the decision to make us the backup this week?
I would leave that question up to DC, but I would feel very comfortable using any one of those guys as our backup. And I know I said that too when Spencer became the starter. All along, both of those guys were earning of starter reps.
What would Mason Tipton have to keep doing to see more production in this offense? Obviously, it's been pretty scattered for him.
Yeah, well, he's just got to keep working his tail off, and when the ball finds him, make plays. I think he's made plays when he's been asked to, and it has been plenty of guys coming in and out of the lineup at receiver, so he does have opportunities. He just when the ball finds him, just go make plays. I'm really happy with Mason. I love the way he practices. I love how intelligent he is, and he is deserving of opportunities for sure.
Thanks,
Thanks, guys.